5 days. I was gone for 5 days. When I came back, there were 50 strangers on my land, and the HOA president was auctioning off my ranch like it was a damn used car lot. And when she saw me, the legal owner, she screamed bloody murder and called 911 saying I was the threat. Let me back up a little. Name's Jake Whitmore. I live at a place folks around here call Whispering Pines Ranch. 50 acres of peace and privacy. Or it used to be before Cheryl Benson got elected president of our little HOA and decided she wanted to play queen. I'm a widower. My wife Lisa passed a few years back, and I've been raising our daughter Emma, who's got more brains in her pinky than most adults I know. Lisa used to say, "Stay calm in the face of stupid, Jake. It confuses them." I tried, Lisa. God knows I tried. Anyway, I'd taken a short trip out of state for work. Told nobody I was coming back early. Wanted to surprise Emma, who'd been staying with our neighbor, Linda Tran. Sweet lady. 72, retired nurse, walks like a grandma, talks like a drill sergeant. She kept an eye on Emma for me while I was gone. So I'm in the cab. We're turning onto my road, and I see cars. Everywhere. Parked like some HOA version of Coachella. Then I see the crowd, and Cheryl, on a makeshift stage, in her signature pink blazer, yelling into a mic like she's hosting a damn estate sale. "$550! Do I hear $550 for this gorgeous 50-acre ranch?" she sang out, all smug and sparkly. I paid the driver and barely heard him say, "Good luck, man," before I stepped out. Then I saw Emma, running, crying, clutching her iPad like it was the only solid thing in her world.
"Daddy!"
she sobbed.
"Miss Cheryl said they're taking our house 'cause you didn't pay the HOA."
I froze. My stomach dropped. I'd set up auto pay years ago. I don't miss payments. That's literally why I did it. But Cheryl, she was up there playing auction queen, completely ignoring my presence, until I shouted, "Cheryl, what the hell is going on?" Her face, just for a second, went pale, like she saw a ghost. Then the act kicked in. "Jake? You're not supposed to be here. You're still in Florida." "Not anymore. Why are you selling my damn house?" The crowd went quiet. Even the real estate guy next to her, Vincent Hale, local shark with a grin like a Bond villain, looked nervous. She held up some papers and snapped, "This is legal. You owe 6 months of HOA fees. We went to court. You didn't show. Judge ruled in absentia." "I have auto pay, Cheryl." I pulled out my phone and showed the screen to anyone who would look. All 6 payments, returned not by me. The HOA account was changed. "System glitch," she barked, turning back to the mic. "Back to the auction, folks. $550 anyone." That's when Emma lifted her iPad and started recording, just like her mama taught her. Always document everything. My girl didn't say a word, just held it high. I'd had enough. "Cheryl, stop this right now. This is my property." She backed away dramatically like I'd pulled a weapon. Pulled out her phone, dialed 911. "There's a dangerous man here," she shrieked, pointing at me like I was a criminal. "He's threatening me." I was standing still, hands at my sides. I took out my phone and calmly said, "I'm calling 911 too, to report a trespass and fraud in progress." Then, like divine intervention, Linda Tran pushed her way through the crowd, waving her cane like she was about to enter mortal combat. "Cheryl Benson, I saw you sneak into Jake's house last week. You said it was an inspection." Cheryl turned to stone. The crowd murmured. Vincent tried to slip away, but some neighbors blocked him. I guess they weren't in the mood for predatory flipping today. Then the cavalry arrived. 3 patrol cars, lights flashing, and out stepped Marcus DeWitt, old army buddy of mine, now a lawyer and part-time deputy. His face lit up in surprise when he saw me. "Jake, weren't you in Florida?" "Not anymore. Right on time, I think." Marcus took statements. and Emma showed him the video she'd just recorded. Cheryl fake crying, pretending I was lunging at her while I stood still like a statue. Then she whispered to him, "I also got her telling Vincent. This wasn't the plan." Marcus turned cold. "Miss Benson," he said, "filing a false police report is a crime." Her face turned ghostly white. But it got worse. That night, I got an anonymous email from someone calling themselves a friend. It had hundreds of screenshots, emails between Cheryl and Vincent. They'd been tracking HOA members' vacations, changing payment accounts, and staging fake court auctions while homeowners were out of town. 4 houses had already been flipped. I was number 5. At 4 a.m., Marcus, a judge, and a SWAT team hit the HOA office, found Cheryl, Vincent, and an IT guy, shredding documents like their lives depended on it. Emma recorded the whole raid from our car. The final blow? Cheryl's ex-assistant, Janet Mills, had sent the emails. She got fired last month. Guess she decided she didn't want to go down with the sinking pink blazer. Cheryl went to jail, but got out on bail 2 days later and showed up, brace yourself, at Emma's school. She stormed into the courtyard, mascara running, screaming about Emma being a hacker and me being a criminal. Parents started recording. One mom laughed. Cheryl pulled out her phone and tried to show a photo of Emma hacking, which turned out to be a picture from her piano recital.
"You think this is funny?"
Cheryl wailed.
"I'm a victim!"
Then a Bentley pulled up. Out stepped him, Richard Blackstone, billionaire, real estate mogul, Cheryl's silent puppet master. She ran toward him like a dog seeing its owner. "Mr. Blackstone, you came to help." He looked at her coldly and said, "No, Cheryl, I came to fire you." And then, as fate would have it, Cheryl had accidentally live-streamed everything. 50,000 people watched her meltdown live on the school's social page. But the cherry on top, Emma, my daughter, held up her iPad and said, "Still live, Mr. Blackstone?" He paled. We had him. The recording inside Cheryl's teddy bear, yes, Emma planted it, caught him saying, "I need that ranch. Casino deal depends on it. Use whatever tricks. Frame him if you must." The FBI took them both. Blackstone's lawyers crumbled. His offshore accounts got frozen. Vincent Hale turned witness. And Cheryl? Handcuffed. Defeated. Her eyes locked on Emma one last time, and she muttered, "She's going to be something dangerous." I smiled and said, "She already is." So who was really in the wrong here?